I am no medic, but I do not think this stim pack will do the trick for you.
Lights in the sky. It's communication. It's intent.
I am not mad. I am just disappointed.
Gotta wonder who else is out there, watching us, trying to figure us all out.
I wonder if they can make our armor in my size.
Never thought I'd be back in Appalachia.
Someone needs to do something about civilians setting off nukes.
Thank you for the follow. That's a good start to the day. First 5 minutes. I haven't even properly started yet, just getting warmed up.
I wish I could be a scribe instead.
I'll be back here later to try and carry on with this camp, even though placing walls is a fucking nightmare.
Lots of chatter back.
Put it politely.
This camp's defenses leave much to be desired.
I heard something
Are
interesting
you
on the radio.
trying
If
to
you
get
got
your
it.
Okay, it's gonna be like this. Meat. Yeah, general rule of thumb, do everything that's not nailed down. We need all the things. Not have all the things. Especially if you're a bit of an idiot like me and you paid for first for the last year.
Something's close.
And get him in a minute. Need healing. Out comes the healing shotgun. Perhaps they'll bring out a pool table that you can actually play. You might ask yourself, why am I collecting all this stuff? Well, partly mostly, I should say, I'm actually hoping that at some point in the future they're going to fulfill what they promised us. Give us our persistent workshops. Then I can get my proper build on. But I do know that we're getting a stash increased, possibly by 50%, so maybe about 1200 from what I've heard on the grapevine. As always, you know, we'll see. A minute while I just brought my phone out. God's sake. I'm useless, honestly. These swanky new phones, touchscreen, and I'm all over the place. I feel like an 80-year-old with one. Right, I need... Carry on taking everything, it seems to do, but I do need a workbench. If anyone spots a workbench, holla. Ew. Do with that now, shall we?
I'm so bored. Where'd I put those chems? What's on the menu tonight? Hit me again! Useless!
I'll have that. All his things. Hide out, just making stuff. Looking for a work. Ooh. How can they not have a workbench? Well, if they don't have a workbench, I'll just have to go without. I will find a way to get this stuff back to my stash box. No, I don't think there's a workbench here, so let's go and see what the with the minigun. doing a thing.
Got more! Let me help! Everything's black! I can't see!
Sorry, I'm somewhere to explore first. Bloody pecker. I like it.
I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts.
Just hang on there while I take everything that's not nailed down.
Shit. Relax. It's nothing.
Right over there, you can see her just looking at me. Oh.
Everything myself.
You actually have to clear them out. So I had to check that before I carried on killing these dudes.
Run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby. Well, I'm right behind you, baby, and you'll never get away from me. Well, you can make up your face, now you'll have. No matter what you do, turn around and up and down and call them right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby. Well, I'm right behind you, baby, and you'll never gonna get away. Well, you can go to the east, go to the west, the north and the south, and all the rest. You can walk at the heart, control across the floor. No matter what you do, you'll never get anymore.
Bloody hell, I unlocked something for a weapon. That doesn't happen.
No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away. Woo, let's go. Honey, you ain't gonna get away this time. Yeah.
a lot of people said that this song was like, you know, wasn't all out, and in some ways they are correct. Fuck. Oh. But I like it. I don't know, I think the whole kind of joyness of it is actually quite nice. I'm gonna leave bloody Pecker alone.
Bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. I'll go alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Sandman, bring me a dream.
I wonder if pause is actually not pause it. Oh, it is. Oh, I gotta press pause. Very special gun out there. Brown is great and all, but have you got anything fake?
Somebody needs to get me a drink. Well, well, well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid. You mean besides the fact that you waltzed in here all high and mighty? Oh, I've got eyes everywhere. I like to stay informed.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Aw, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us.
Dagger's throne is untouchable.
My gang and I came across a small group of raiders and... oh, I couldn't help but notice these beauties sitting around. Let's just say negotiations didn't go over well. And now we're the owners. Who knows how that group got them from the Brotherhood? And really, who cares? Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Well, shit. If there's one thing I value more than my goods, it's my life.
Nothing.
Here's the key to some of our stash. Make sure you tell your people to stay out of my business from now on.
What?
Imagine living in a kid's treehouse.
Dagger's throne is untouchable. Get lost, outsider.
Bad enough fighting the other gangs for turf. Now the Brotherhood's back.
It's kill or be killed. Exploit or be exploited. Don't think you can screw with us.
And you can shut up, like, everybody.
Somebody needs to
This
get
is our
me a
turf.
drink.
Don't you forget it.
Give it a rest. Nick your stuff.
In here, your life is as good as ours.
Dagger's throne is untouchable.
Those treehouse pansies were ripe for picking.
The other way.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Imagine living in a kid's treehouse.
Gonna let them live. For now. Yeah. Did I overweight? Because I must have looting it a bit too much. Oh yeah, that's one. Alright. Times I can be a bit dumb. Here we go. Longer overweight.
Much fog. And just a mist makes it hard to see. Can we trust you?
This place ain't quite Georgia, but the humidity's sure trying. Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit?
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain?
Get the wrong weapons.
Thank you so much, Sweet Pea. Because of you, my people will no longer go hungry. The Brotherhood has our support and our thanks.
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're sleeping? Oh, gosh, that's my skin.
The old world has so much to teach us. What I seen before.
This order puts up half the fight they say they will. I want to be part of it.
I have news from our patrol.
Stay strong,
They
friend.
must have seen something
No
quite
telling
interesting
what the
for
next
you to come
challenge
to
will
me
be.
about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
New recruits, Night Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Come on then. No, you're not gonna finish your report?
If you're looking for advice, ask your fellow initiates.
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, It's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat? Excellent work, Initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
The Initiate has not done anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal one. Is there anything else to report? The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. The Initiate made the right choice in bringing them back to us.
I hope the villagers have other means of defending themselves.
If we address the threat at its origin, there would be no need for them to defend themselves, which is exactly why we can't leave those weapons in raider hands.
We obtained them during our journey to Appalachia. Unexpected circumstances removed them from our possession.
That's all the Initiate needs to know.
I am the one answering questions here, Knight. The Brotherhood saved Shin's hometown from a raider attack. It was then that Knight Connors recruited him into the fold. There have been other incidents since then, but...
This is irrelevant to the mission.
Perhaps you can ask him about it another time.
I'd prefer that you didn't.
Wow.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
I'll speak to him in a minute.
Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
Collection is property of the Brotherhood.
You know what I'm trying to do here is I want to create like a gate, sort of. There's trees in there. Yeah, it's to kind of create a gate like here.
Add Victorian.
On points like here and here. Then have like the stairs and like a ramp across the top. Then have walls around, and then maybe have one the other side, and then I've got like
I heard something
walled off my encampment.
interesting on the radio. If you got it.
He always has something interesting to say.
It's too much to
putting it in there for now. Even though I'm pretty sure we do get a better one later.
Make sure to pay your respects when... Extra.
Yeah, I was going to join it, but I figured I want a cup of tea first. Right then, I will be right back.
Listening is the key to life. Gotta focus.
I am no medic, but I do not think this stim pack will do the trick.
Gotta have a go. Never get the two-shot explosives I want.
that John?
I could really go for a whole...
I heard Paige is looking for you.
Trade with Sunny. Sunny has what you need.
He's just looking for?
Can't believe I lost my nuka tap.
There is only one Sunny. All other Sunnies are imposters.
You need something?
Civilization is being rebuilt, right here in Foundation.
You need this upgrade. Your hardware is not compatible, but you need it.
Is it yins or yous or y'all? I can't keep up.
Protect your flesh. Damage the flesh of others. Shop at Sunny's.
Can't believe I lost my nuka tapper saves. Ah. Jen's got style that I can respect. You know what I mean?
Hey, I know you! I've heard some amazing stories about you. Oh, you're a legend around here.
What can I do for you? Yeah, I've heard, but no. Hard for someone. As a whole, I'm all for helping. I guess I'll need... Go ahead. We can always use... There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
I'm not overweight. Need to destroy a few more burgers before that happens.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not
Really go for a whole...
Then tell him that it's not tonight. I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
I can really go for a sandwich.
Mr. Sandman,
yes?
bring us a dream, give him a pair of
holly and jolly.
Shoes are starting to get holes in them.
It's all over, but the cry.
Hello, little one. Have you?
And nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care for you. It's all over, but the dreaming. Poor little dreams that keep trying to come.
You're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider's storeroom. Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate? I should put negligence on your record for asking that question. Lucky for you, I don't have the time. If you can recall your last assignment, it had to do with putting down a rabid den of Blood Eagles in possession of military-grade rocket launchers. The same kind of rocket launchers were discovered in the possession of some raiders from Crater. Needless to say, that's a problem, and we are going to fix it. Care. Are you insinuating this is a personal matter? I am carrying out the Brotherhood's mission. The reason our logo is on those weapons is because we swore to keep them out of civilian hands. Now it's time to fix our mistake.
Fix your mistake.
Paladin Romani forbids engagement without warning. So, we will attempt to speak to them when we arrive. That being said, the raiders have already made it clear they're determined to be our enemies, stealing supplies, ambushing patrols, using Brotherhood weapons to terrorize the region. If they are unwilling to cooperate, we will put our foot down. So be prepared for combat. One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
Hang on.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and
The Brotherhood one that I've got, but it'll do. Right.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to...
It's all over, but the cry. And I can't get over crying over you. It's all over but the crying, and nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care for you. It's all over but the dreaming. can't get over crying over you.
Crawl out through the fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb. Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of aplomb. When your white count's getting higher, hurry, don't delay. I'll hold you close and kiss those radiation burns away. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, with my loving about your hero when you're at ground zero and crawl out through the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby.
reflection of someone who loves me brings a long silent tear to my
I think I might know someone who might want that.
Soon we gotta come to a divide. I don't wanna continue cause the sign says South Polk, West Virginia. And that's where my baby lives. And I ain't going no further. Yeah, don't you stop me now. I don't wanna commit no murder.
Make sure to pay.
Don't steal my wheel. I'll buy you anything on the menu.
Come across.
Cause boy, I gotta go to South Polk, West Virginia. off. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Hey, no. Hacking, whacking, chopping at me. Ever since Pete flew into town, he's been having a ball. Just cutting and chopping for miles around. Single women, married women, old maids and all. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. Oh, Pete! Hacking and whacking and smacking.
Ew.
That's me. Hacking and whacking and smacking.
He goes, hey, and then drops down the channel.
Chopping at me. Wakes up in the morning 5:30. Chopped from sunrise to sunset. I don't see how he stays alive. Meat's gonna be the death of old Pete yet. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping at me.
Like an earthquake starting to roll, I felt my world shake. Out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream. Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's blowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a train wreck, jumping the track, or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure.
Well,
You got the
we have a
power.
visitor.
You got the
Did Brotherhood send you? Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself? That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? 'Cause, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there? And who's to say we don't have that whole platform you're standing on rigged to blow?
I'll call your bluff. You didn't expect us to come.
All right, I'll admit, this is a serious oversight on my part. Should have known those initiates who stopped by would have gone frying to their superiors. Humor me on one thing. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal? Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
We completed the first part of our mission. You composed yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it. We'll set up some protectrons to guard it, and transfer the weapons back to Fort Atlas. After that, it can be used as an intermediate storehouse for anything our patrols find in the northern part of Appalachia. I thought the raiders were bad enough before that vile cretin opened his mouth. And we just let him... This is off topic, Initiate. Don't ask me a question like that again. This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you, radiating through and through. Oh, baby, it's just, baby, it's just, baby, it's just you.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as the moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. A wonderful guy.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel? Oh, right! The weapons! After they got forcibly confiscated from us, I almost forgot about them. See, the thing is, you and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say. Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested? I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're gonna do with it? Don't worry. If the Brotherhood is as powerful as they are confident, then it shouldn't make any difference, right? How do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? We have eyes the same way you do. Remember it. This isn't a betrayal. It's just good business sense. Toodles.
The elders have so much to teach us. Hope I'll get to meet them.
Come to help? Let's talk. Maybe we'll both learn something. Raiders, huh? If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, then my guess is the situation isn't pretty. All right. How can I help? I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it yourself. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this kind of situation. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false info and none would be the wiser. I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just, don't select the wrong one. This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the Knight found out it was because of me. It's not likely to happen anytime soon, but an enemy could use our names, skills, and history to trick other members or develop a targeted strategy. I may also begin storing schematics and stockpile records on there. Right now, the Knight is doing it all by hand. Well, for now, I just hope we don't make too many enemies. I don't expect much from the raiders, but maybe they're smarter than they give off. Well, you know, just trying to help where I can. Rusty nails and live wires are fun and all, but sometimes it's also nice to write code without having to get my hands dirty. Not a problem. I'm here to help. I made it, Scribe Takano. I wish you were here too. Need some words of wisdom, Initiate?
If you ain't with us,
Whoosh. Down.
I'm alive.
Hi.
I'll take that as a victory.
Guard places, lift things, kill people. Yeah, I like helping. They're my friends. Pierce is kind. I owe him everything. If you hurt him, you'll pay.
How hard is it to just stick with the plan?
She's scary sometimes, but she does it for us. I would do the same.
Attention,
No, I don't get along well with people.
Please exit the
Sure.
area at your earliest convenience.
They threaten my friends, so I'll take them down.
Why can't
Yeah. I'm not very good at talking. You don't have to talk to me if it bothers you. Okay.
Building another nuke.
My fault for depending on someone. You've got the holotape? Because you want to know where we got those Brotherhood logo rocket launchers from. And working with me is the only way you're gonna find out. Good, thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood, but that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again. Yep. They may or may not have more, but they've definitely come in contact with them. West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here. I don't know how much further out they went. They wouldn't shut up about it, so I learned to tune it out pretty quick. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet hole through its visor. A trophy from the Fallen. Don't change your mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again. Hey.
I'm joining the Brotherhood, whatever it takes.
Weapons at the ready. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it. I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report. You'll get the honor of remaining in service of the Brotherhood. If you don't understand the value in that, then I question your commitment to our order.
Not as young as you used to be, Layla.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources. I see. And are those raiders still at Crater? It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment. Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route. I'd like to pursue them as much as you would, Initiate. But those were not our orders from Elder Maxson. We have duties in Appalachia. Ones that we've delayed for long enough as it is.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
And the other one. Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation as soon as possible.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor. 2,000 miles of hiking's put some real wear on it.
Peaceful or not, civilians should not have access to that kind of technology. It's too easy for things to go wrong. Take the Great War as an example. That catastrophe is the inspiration for our mission today. You don't have clearance for that information, Initiate. Proceed with your report.
Running my own operation would involve this.
So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact, so she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts.
A knight's helmet?
Highest goodwill with the locals.
It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway through the journey. Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service to the Brotherhood. Show the proper respect when asking about him. To think they held onto his helmet like a trophy. It's unforgivable.
Believe these people are still hurling nukes.
That's classified information, Initiate. Not every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it. Ad Victorium. Reminder, this is the armory, not the barracks. Take your conversations outside. Throwing nukes left and right. To the people of Appalachia, the bombs.
It makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
We're all links in the chain. Bound in Brotherhood.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez.
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet. Was there something you needed to report to me directly? Really? Foundation? That's troubling. How well do you know the people of Foundation? Excellent. That's great news. I spoke with a few members of their community, looking for ways to work together. We're in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, knowing they may have those weapons, accelerates matters. It's critical that we follow up with them right away. Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. Something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. You're gonna have to make some tough decisions, but I trust that you know Foundation well enough to make the right calls. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
I wholeheartedly agree. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people. Do us proud.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Tries to attack, we'll be ready. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth? One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss. The Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Smart little girl with no heart, I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Everything I need here.
Service of the Brotherhood is a step. You're back. I assume Paladin Romani has tasked you with handling the situation. Why are you dragging your feet? Move out. For your sake, I hope this is a scheduled visit, Initiate. By any means necessary. Returning with those weapons is ace. These weapons are far too dangerous to be in anyone's possession but our own. I see. This isn't surprising, but it's not the choice that I would have made. I will have a word with Paladin Romani while you're out. But remember, respect the chain of command. If Paladin Romani has tasked you with this, carry it out, regardless of what you or I may think of it.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Do not test my patience, Initiate. This is our way. Chain of command supersedes how we feel. However, I will put this as plainly as I can. I feel we'd grow stronger from continuing to rely on ourselves, rather than focus on trade deals. Recovering the weapons, however, is more than a task. It is your duty as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. That's all I have to say on the matter. You have your assignment. Carry it out. Ad Victoriam.
Go on downstairs. Paige wants you.
What can I do for you?
You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried. Sorry about that. I suppose the power armor should have given that away. You say you're with Paladin Romani? That's fantastic. I didn't think she'd get back to us so quickly. How can I help you, sire, your majesty, your steeliness? Right. About that. Originally, we were hoping to purchase some weapons in exchange for food and supplies, but we may need to work something else out. After all, our last purchase is more than enough firepower for the time being. Yep, that's right. Hun, can you tell our friend here about those thingies we picked up recently?
Oh, sure thing. We got weapons all right, Initiate. You Brotherhood guys make some high-quality gear. And tell me if this sounds familiar. Tubes of explosive death with your logo on the side? Oh. Well, the stuff we got definitely has your logos on it. Some guys from the town watch took them out for testing a little earlier. I'm sure you can catch up with them. They normally practice at a small site they set up near the East Mountain Lookout, a bit north of here.
Oh, that's right. Mike and them took the weapons out for a test drive. If you head over, I'm sure they'd let you take a look. I hope you understand those weapons are our property, though. We spent quite a bit acquiring them. But hurry back. I'm sure we can still find a way to work together, even if we don't need more weapons. Okay, shoot. Well, this is the supply room for all things coming and going from Foundation. If it ends up in one of the Sonny's shops, it goes through here first. And send the fellas home, would ya? They've been playing with those things long enough.
Something about civilian.
right, everyone gather round. Ward wanted us to record some instructions on how to use these things. Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, stop messing around with that terminal and grab one of those rocket launchers.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to lock the terminal first. Let me put this in my bag really quick.
Give it up, Mike. That could be decades old. Just grab one of them and come here. Wait, Mike, I told you not to pick it up like that.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Scouting report. Brotherhood Squire Schultz. Kerwood Mine is almost completely flooded. Going down into that brine without power armor or a stronger set of lungs seems suicidal. It's too bad. My recon instincts are telling me there could be something good down there. Maybe a way into that locked room.
Hold it right there. Don't come any closer. Investigating? What? You've been to the lookout tower. You have to understand. It was an accident. I'm Mike. Mike Tiller. Go to Foundation. Tell him you found me dead. Because I'm never leaving. I'm not going back. You can't make me. They'll never believe me. They'll think I'm a murderer. There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me. This door is barred tight, and the way behind me is flooded. You can't get in. Just give up, and go tell Gloria I'm dead. There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me. There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me. even... Please, don't hurt me. Okay, I can explain. We were just testing these out. You know, Tad picked them up a while back. They seemed really powerful. They were always telling me, "Be careful, Mike. Don't pick it up that way, Mike." But my finger slipped and I killed them. All. Instantly. But it was an accident. I swear. I never... Oh, God. I mean, sure, but that doesn't change what I did. How can I face them after No, you're right. They should hear it from me. I'll go back. On one condition. Let me bring the weapons back myself. Gloria and Tad will know what to do. I'm sorry. They're the only ones I trust to take care of these. I have to make sure they get back to them. I dragged all these in here, though, and you're right. Man, that was dumb. Fine. You bring them and meet me at Foundation, okay? Please be careful with the weapons. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
I can also say that they're going to be, well, they're going to give us, or at least I believe they're going to give us 50% stash increase to 1200. And it's 800 at the moment, so I believe that's on the public test server at the moment. Yeah, I mean, that's something. Well, you may, it depends on what I'm doing, really. I mean, I do have separated ships. If I'm going with combat, then I'll make it heavier.
There's nothing in life but you. I never regret the years I'm giving. They're easy to give. When you're in love, I'm happy to do whatever I do for you.
Each morning, a missionary advertised with neon sign. He tells the native population that civilization is fine. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree that civilization is a thing for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Don't want no bright lights, false street doorbells, landlords, I make it clear
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. I look through a magazine the missionary's wife concealed.
Magazine, what happens?
I see how people who are civilized bung you with automobiles.
You know you can get hurt that way, Daniel?
At the movies they have got to pay many coconuts to see.
What do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle, he refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
They hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train. And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club,
I got my spears.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
Hope we can set up more settlements like that.
they have things like the atom bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
If you're looking at trade, check out
Uranium, 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 uranium.
I'm sorry I didn't come back right away. I was scared. But that Brotherhood member showed up and...
Well, speak of the devil.
Mike was just telling us about what happened out there. I can't believe it. All those boys, just... It's a lot to take in.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Hell. Well, I see you've got our weapons. You could start by giving them back. I told you, we bought them fair and square.
Tad, enough! We still need to find a way to work with these people. I think we should try and wrap up business between us now. We're going to need to tell those families about what happened. I know it's hard to think about at a time like this, but settling on a deal and having you on your way is probably for the best. Now then, I understand you'll want to take these weapons back with you, but that won't work for us. They cost us too many caps to just let go. Unfortunately, regardless of where they came from before, they're our property now, and they'll need to stay with us.
Well, hard to argue with that. We're not exactly the most disciplined bunch.
It's true. Maybe if I had proper training, this wouldn't have happened.
All right, the weapons are safer with you, but what would the Brotherhood need in return for training?
You're not gonna make me do push-ups, are you?
'Cause that would be the end of the world. Okay, we provide food, water, and the latest scoop on weird tech, and the Brotherhood provides us with training to better defend ourselves. Sounds pretty fair to me.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for all your help. Please let Paladin Romani know where we stand.
Thanks again, Initiate. Looking forward to doing business with y'all.
The elders have some.
Initiate, give your report to Paladin Romani.
Welcome back, Initiate. I was just discussing the missile launcher matter with Knight Shin here. I imagine you're here to report on your dealings with Foundation. Well then, don't keep us waiting.
Initiate, give your report to Paladin Romani.
He's holding a gun weirdly. And it's partly broken.
Interesting. So they'd be willing to take our lead when it comes to how they handle defense in the future. This could be mutually beneficial. At the very least, we may be able to rely on them to keep the crater in check.
We're not here to exacerbate aggressions between the locals, Knight Shin. Initiate, your heart is in the right place, but we need to be careful about creating too much imbalance in the region. I'd be happy to recruit members of Foundation into our ranks if they want to learn to fight, but making the settlement more militant is concerning.
So you'd be okay if they're properly trained, but only if they're flying our colors. That sounds more like a recruitment drive than an effort to help others.
That's enough, Knight. You know it's more complicated than you're boiling it down to. Besides, we have a more pressing issue that the Initiate has uncovered. It's troubling that the weapons have spread to this degree, but there isn't much we can do beyond dealing with situations like this as they arise. But, Initiate, I hope you know you've done well.
Paladin, maybe we should check in with Scribe Valdez. She had mentioned wanting to bring something important to our attention.
That's right. Initiate, please let the Scribe know we're ready for her. Knight Shin and I have a few things to discuss in the meantime.
Please make sure to fill out your ration requests. And no, we will not be accommodating aversion to mutated produce. All produce is mutated now.
Grow up.
It's food time. Here's my camp though.
Use this
Got rid of the
ammo
building.
to exterminate super
Try and
mutants.
build a proper camp with a wall around it, but the building in this sometimes is just a headache. Can't I put that? Oh, let me do that then. Didn't want to let me do that yesterday. Do that as well. Yeah, seems they can't let me attach through.
A rat away a day keeps the mutations at bay.
What? Need support in the ground? No.
I wish I could be a scribe. Instead,